good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is you're watching this video. Thank you so very much for clicking on my channel. So today I'm gonna do a full face tutorial for you, just kind of a nice fall holiday look to continue with the fall theme. Without further ado, let me go ahead and move forward to the tutorial. Thanks so much. So to prime my lids, I'm gonna go old school and use my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is a really good concealer and primer. It really works to keep your eyeshadows in place. So I used to use it all the time and then, I don't know, I just stopped using it. But since I still have it, I'm gonna go ahead and use it today. So this concealer is super liquidy. I had forgot because it's been so long since I used it. Holy moly, that was kind of a disaster. All right, so that concealer is patted in. My eyelids are prepped, and you know what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna grab my MAC Medium Plus Mineralized Skin Finish. It is basically just a translucent powder on me. It does have a little bit of color, but not by much. So I'm gonna take that on a Morphe M504 brush, this one here. Just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna set that concealer on my eyelid. This is so that way it makes the shadows I'm about to put down that much easier to blend because there's no stickiness to the eyelid. It's all primed and powdered set. So my eyelids are set. They're as smooth as a baby's bottom. So now using my Morphe M505 brush, Morphe 350O, the O start with this color right here. There we go. It's kind of like a teddy bear brown. And I'm gonna put that down as my first transition shade. Starting at the very corner on the lid and then swirling it in circular motions, moving it up toward that crease, and then I'm just gonna go in windshield wiper motions on that crease. And then just repeating the process till I feel there's enough product. If you blend properly throughout the process of applying your shadows, it's gonna just make them all be a lot easier at the end to work with. Now going in with a slightly flatter blending brush, it's the Morphe, oh gosh, I've totally abused this one. All right, the number erase, so I apologize. But it's kind of a flatter brush, but it is a blending brush still. Go in with this mustard shade up here. And applying it to the same spot, but keeping it a little bit lower than the original transition shade. So I really want to pat that in right here. And then after I pat, then I'm going to windshield wiper motion it, but I'm keeping it flat and kind of pressed deep into that crease area of my lid. And now with the other side of the same flat brush, I'm gonna just flip it over and I'm gonna actually dip into this orange color right here. And I'm gonna start same location. And yes, I'm just kind of layering them, patting it in first and then going up into the crease. I'm gonna go back to the M505 from Morphe, which was what I put that first transition shade in with, or on with, and I'm gonna just smooth out the edges. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take this flat brush. It's an old school brush from e.l.f. It's just a smudge brush. And I'm using it because I want to get really accurate, and I just want to keep this area from here to here very light as it's peeking through right now, I want to lighten that whole area a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and mix a few shades. I'm going to kind of take this, this, and this. So a little bit of shimmer, but these two are mattes. And I'm just placing that right on the lid area close to the lash line. And going back with the Morphe brush I was just using, the 505, and again, blending it together. Going back in. Now I'm going to go in with my Sigma tapered blending, the E40. So it's kind of just a flat blending brush. And I'm going to go back to that orange color, this one here, and I'm going to brighten it up a little bit more. And again, it's always going in like circular motions and then brushing it up to the areas you want it to go. And you can keep this as tight as you want it, or you can make it as blown out as you want it. It's totally up to you. Because I wanted to blow it out more is why I grabbed the other blending brush, so I could kind of make it spread out a little bit more. All right, guys, these shadows are done. Let me go ahead and add some eyeliner to this look. So let's wing it. I'm gonna take my Tarte liner, the Precision Longwear Tarte eyeliner, this one here. So it's a liquid eyeliner, and I'm gonna take that to do this wing. All right, eyeliner is done. So now I'm gonna finish the rest of my face real quick for you guys. So today I'm actually gonna mix my Makeup Forever HD Ultra Stick, my Hourglass, because I feel like I'm kind of in between both these colors right now. So I'm just gonna like swipe twice. And I'm gonna use my Morphe M439 foundation brush. And you guys know I don't use a lot of foundation on my forehead because I don't want the foundation essentially to look like a mask. And ways to avoid that is to not put a lot of foundation on your forehead and to always blend all the way underneath your jawline. So you don't have to necessarily bring it down your neck, but you should go underneath your jawline. All right, so that foundation is on. I feel like the color's pretty good. It's as good as it's gonna get. My neck is so white, but then if you guys look at my shoulders, they're so dark. So let me tell you, this whole, sometimes, and I get it, I know I'm not alone. I know that's like 90% of us. Picking the right foundation shade can get tricky, is what I'm saying. So for my concealer, I'm actually gonna use my Instant Age Rewind from Maybelline. I have it in the color Neutralizer. And I'm just gonna use that. I'm gonna do a little contour. for my warm tan from Sonia Kashuk as my bronzer. So I'm not really gonna contour my cheeks, I'm just gonna add a little bit of bronzer. For this, I'm using an e.l.f. contouring brush, this one here. Now I'm gonna go back to my foundation brush and just tap that in. And then I'm also gonna go in with a blender. Going in with my Real Techniques sponge, and I'm just gonna pat that in further. And this is just really good because you can get more accurate with it. And then take the other side, push that bronze upward. So in and up. Again, you never want to drag bronzer or contour down your face because it'll make your face look droopy, and that is not what you want to do. Well, unless it is, but generally speaking. I'm going back with my brush and I'm not moving anything, I'm just pouncing the brush. I'm just not one for a lot of drama on the face. I like to keep everything very blended. So that's why I do that. If you like a strong contour, then clearly you don't have to do the pouncing of the brush above it. On the forehead, same thing. With any bronzer or contour, you want to push it towards your hairline. Okay, so my face is basically done. I'm gonna add a little bit of highlight. I'm gonna go in with my Champagne Pop, which is completely shattered. I know, it's so sad, but it still has plenty of product, so I will not be replacing it until, I don't know, next year sometime probably. Holy moly. I think I'm just gonna add a little darkness here, and I'm gonna do the inside light. So for the inside of my eyes, I'm gonna do the Trish McEvoy Brightening Shell. So this you can use for eyebrows, or you can use it this way too. So just gonna put that on my waterline. When you guys whiten the inside of your waterline, the purpose of that, by the way, or what it basically does is it definitely wakens up your eyes a little bit. It makes them a little bit brighter and look more awake. But obviously it can look a little funky because I just whited out my eyelashes. So that's why I'm gonna go back and add some sort of something to there. I'm gonna go ahead and get that orange shade. So this one here. And I'm using a MAC, I can't read the number of this, 259, a MAC 259. And I'm just gonna put this underneath my lashes. So I realize this looks kind of funny right now, but I promise you once I get mascara going, it's gonna just bring it all together. For my mascara, I'm gonna use the Tarte Light Camera Lashes. And for mascara, what I typically do, in case you guys wonder, is just do a light layer first. I kind of just blink onto them. And then I wiggle it on. And then I take it and do it from the top and wiggle it through. I really love this mascara. I mean, just look at that. It just completely lifted my eyelashes. This is a fantastic mascara. I'm gonna have to get the full version of it. Okay. And you see how that mascara just kind of added a fine line of darkness right underneath, so it makes it look a lot more normal than this eye. Okay, seriously, this mascara, guys, look at that. I literally just realized I skipped my eyebrows. That's okay though. All right, so I'm gonna put on my Tarte Delish liquid lip. It's this one here. It kind of is an orangey tone, so I thought that would go with this look. By the way, guys, lips are my absolute least favorite thing in the world to do. I feel like it's so hard to color in the lines. Is it just me? Comment down below, what is your least favorite thing to do when it comes to makeup? Like, what gives you a hard time? I know it may sound weird, but for me, it's lips. I don't know. They give me such a hard time. Mine or anyone else's, just, ugh. Okay, so my eyebrows are done, and that's it, guys. This is the look of the day. So it's a very fall-inspired orange look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so very much for watching. If you did, please give me your thumbs up. And also, of course, if you enjoy these videos in general, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that way you know when I post. I try to post at least a few times a week. To be honest, sometimes I do go MIA because my work schedule gets a little crazy. It does not allow me to post on a regular basis, but I'm trying to be more consistent so that way you guys know that you have something to watch when you're really bored. Let's roll on to Christmas. We will do some more dramatic Christmas time, New Year's inspired makeup in the month of December. So I'm ready for that. Are you? Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.